Are you a prospector or trader, builder or producer, or do you take on many different roles in your quest for fame and fortune? These questions must be answered by you if you try San Juan, which was designed by Andreas Seyfarth and published by Alea. Hey everyone, my name is Mike Murphy of the Brothers Murph. I'm here at Board Game Geek, and today's episode of In Focus is sponsored by the BoardGameGeekStore. Now it looks like I just became governor, so I think it's time to get this game down to the table to go a little more in focus on San Juan. In San Juan, players will be choosing different roles, all with their own actions and privileges, in order to employ multi-use cards to produce goods, trade, and build. Each round, beginning with the governor, players will choose an available action from producer, builder, trader, counselor, and prospector. When a player selects an action, everyone around the table has the opportunity to follow that action, but the person who selected the role will gain a privilege, making that action better. With the counselor role, all players may draw 2 cards and keep 1, and the active player will draw 3 extra cards as a privilege. The producer role allows players to place a card face down on any empty production building, or 2 for the active player to be traded later. The trader allows players to remove a produced good to the discard pile, and players will receive cards equal to that good's current market value based on the drawn tile. The active player may perform 2 trades as a privilege. The prospector allows the active player to draw a card from the deck and add it to their hand, but allows no action for other players to follow. Lastly, there is the builder. Here, players may in turn construct a building by spending cards present in their hand. Players must discard cards matching the number at the top of the card you wish to build, and then players add their building to their display. The active player may pay 1 less card for their building. At the end of the round, all players must discard down to 7 cards unless they have a tower, and any end of round bonuses on buildings take place, and then the governor card moves left and a new round begins with all rolls refreshed and once again available to be used. Production and building cards will offer many perks. Production cards will allow players to produce goods, which is a great way to gain cards through trading. Building cards offer many abilities that add additional privileges whenever the associated action is taken. For example, the aqueduct allows its owner to produce an extra good, and the trading post allows its owner to sell an additional good during the trader phase. Other buildings like the chapel allow players to place cards under it each round and will be worth points at the end of the game. The game ends immediately when a player adds a 12th building to their display. Here, players will count up all the victory points at the bottom of their cards, adding points for cards under chapels, points from guild halls which award points for each production building, city halls which reward city buildings, and triumphal arches which reward gaining monuments. Finally, any players with a palace will gain bonus points for the victory points they earned, and the player with the most points wins. San Juan is a game all about using the same cards in many different ways. Having a bunch of cards in hand is valuable because any one of them can become a lucrative building for you. But if you have a bunch of stuff you want to build, you might get stuck because some of those cards in your hand have to get discarded to pay building costs. So what do you choose to spend? What do you choose to keep? These are the challenges that you'll face if you try San Juan. And if San Juan seems like a challenge you want to take on, visit its page at BoardGameGeek.com and watch a review. And if you're looking to upgrade your next game night, visit the Board Game Geek store today. And until next time, I'm Mike Murphy. I've been here at Board Game Geek, and we've been going in focus on San Juan. Have a great day.